Welcome to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss science fiction, fantasy, cooking, the outdoors, and more. Variety is reporting in an exclusive article that Warner Brothers Discovery, the new owners of all things Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, are exploring a possible overhaul of DC Entertainment. It's only been less than a week since Discovery closed its $43 billion deal with Warner Media, joining one of the largest producers of reality programming with one of the most venerable entertainment brands under the new moniker of Warner Brothers Discovery. And David Zaslav, the CEO of the combined companies, and top leadership have been toying with the idea of turning DC into its own solidified content vertical. The move would potentially affect DC feature film development in the Warner Bros. Pictures Group, streaming series at Warner Bros. Television, and the creative arm within DC proper, all in an effort to have the disparate elements more closely aligned in order to maximize the value of the superhero stable. Such a move would likely make it more competitive with Disney's Marvel. Before the merger closed, Zaslav vetted candidates with experience in creating and nurturing blockbuster intellectual property with a goal of potentially finding someone to serve as a creative and strategic czar, similar to what Marvel has in Kevin Feige. One of those candidates included Emma Watts, a former top film executive at 20th Century Studios and Paramount, but it does not appear that Watts will take the job. One insider suggested that Zaslav was less interested in finding a creative guru and more eager to hire someone who had the type of business background needed to keep all the different factions at DC working harmoniously. Insiders say that Zaslav believes that the success of the merger, one that has left the company highly leveraged, will rest in no small part on unlocking the full potential of the DC Comics universe of characters. Discovery insiders believe that although DC has achieved cinematic success with recent films such as Aquaman and The Batman, it lacks a coherent creative and brand strategy. And I totally agree with that. Discovery believes that several top-shelf characters, such as Superman, have been left to languish and need to be revitalized. They also believe that projects like Todd Phillips' Joker are a shining example of how second-build characters from the DC library can and should be exploited, such as Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. DC has started to figure out ways for its big-screen films to inspire more streaming content. Recent examples include the HBO Max show Peacemaker, which was a spin-off of The Suicide Squad, as well as an upcoming planned series on Colin Farrell's The Penguin and Gotham City's police force. But the company believes that DC must do more to grow its approach to comic book fare, including bolstering gaming. Under Walter Hamada, who took over DC Films from John Berg and Jeff Johns in 2018, the unit has achieved more consistency in terms of both the critical and commercial reception to the company's movies. He's under contract until the end of 2023 and could play an important role in whatever Zaslav has planned. Zaslav has pledged to find $3 billion in synergies in the newly merged company, a signal of how important cost-cutting will be to Warner's new owners. Mining DC's library of characters could help control spending as Warner Brothers Discovery owns the underlying intellectual property. Upcoming DC film projects include a sequel to Zachary Levi's Shazam, a sequel to Jason Momoa's Aquaman, the long-awaited franchise for Black Adam with Dwayne Johnson, and a third installment of Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. Thank you for watching today, and thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our YouTube channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button below, and please feel free to share a comment. If you would like to see more of our videos in the future and help support this channel, please subscribe right now by clicking on the red subscribe button below. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.